Hi guys, I'm Shama Maher, CEO of Scaling Retail, and I'm so excited to be talking to you guys today from the Off-Price show, and in particular with Miguel from Smash Clothing. Miguel, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad to be here. Thank
Oh
you
my gosh.
for having me.
We were just catching up and we had to turn on the camera because he was in the middle of saying how amazing the show has been since you guys got here yesterday and how incredible the response is. So let's bring our audience back into the fold. How has the show been for you? What's going on?
Well, the show so far, being that it's the middle of the second day, the show has been really amazing for us. As I was telling Shauna, yesterday we brought merchandise, brand new merchandise, that will not even be available till between the 1st of March and the 15th of March. And we sold out completely of about 25% of the stock and the merchandise, the samples that we had. So I was telling her again that we could have gone home yesterday and the show would have already been very, very successful.
So Miguel, you were mentioning, how many years you guys have been around the show,
Right.
and kind of involved with the show and Off-Price and how it's changed. So tell me a little bit about kind of what your assortment is and what you guys bring to Off-Price, and then also just what you've seen has changed about the show.
Well, we've been coming to the show I've been coming to the show with other brands for the last 25 years. We used to come a lot to the Project Show, the Magic Show, and the Off-Price. They always are in the same week or 1 or 2 days apart. And through the years, since I've been with Smash Clothing for the last close to 10 years, the shows have evolved like everything else. And this show used to be a show that people came to get good deals, broken sizes, odds and ends product. But in the last 5 or 6 years, the Off-Price has really now joined forces with the quality that you see in the products at the Magic, at the Project. So we just decided, let's just come here, and it's been going very, very well for us. And I think most people that go to the Magic or the Project, they like this show even better because they get the good quality products. It's not broken sizes anymore, great deals, and it's and they run it really nice. It's really easy people to work with. So
I love that. That's fantastic. So tell me a little bit about Smash Clothing and the assortment that you guys produce and kind of the different revenue streams and business models.
Well, Smash Clothing, in the last 2 or 3 years, we do young men's and men's. We design our own wear. We design our own wear, and we manufacture, and we actually distribute and sell to department stores, off-price stores. We're huge in Mexico. We do all of the major department stores in Mexico. We're in Panama, Ecuador, Colombia, Paraguay, Uruguay. So we do really good in Latin America. Ours is more of a trendy. We're constantly evolving, also talking about evolving and changing. We're constantly changing our vibe. We're constantly changing the look, what colors are in, what the people are actually looking for.
Sure.
And I think what sets us apart, I said this earlier, is the quality of our products. We use really fine fabrics. The details are a lot more than you would normally see, even at the Magical Project or show like this. And I always tell my customers, when I tell them, this is extra price, and she goes, well, I said, listen, please do me a favor. Walk around the show and then see if you can find this quality for this price. And you know what? They always come back and say, man, you were right.
I love it. Now, in terms of, obviously with the label Smash Clothing, and then also looking at things like private label, can you give us a little bit of a insight into how you guys look at the private label business and really kind of private label at Off-Price?
Do a lot of companies, a lot of private labels, and in fact, and companies sort us out and look for us to do private label again because the quality of the fabrics and the quality of our workmanship. That's what they want. We've done private label for Fender guitar. We've done private label for Gibson guitar. I used to do private label for Hard Rock Cafes, Planet Hollywood. We do a lot of private label for the Senor Frogs down in Mexico, which is a big chain. We did private label. We do private label for Harley Davidson motorcycles.
Wow.
Victory motorcycles. So
it's a big business.
even the Progressive Insurance will do their the project.
I love that.
And right now, just yesterday, we contracted Volkswagen. They want to do for their, I don't know how many factories they got in there.
Oh my God,
so
I love
we're,
that.
we do private label, and it's not our main thing, but we're open to it.
That's amazing. Now, tell me a little bit about your approach to Off-Price. Certainly, this is a show that a lot of people know about, but not a lot, right? It's still a relatively undercover show. So when a brand is thinking about coming to the show, setting up a booth, starting to get into the mix, help them understand what's in store for them and how to best kind of prepare for something like this.
Well, you know what? I'm kind of twofold on that. I don't want to really, it's a good kept secret, and I want to keep it as a good
doesn't want you to come.
No,
so
I want to keep it a good kept secret because those companies that feel like, oh no, the Off-Price and what it used to be, and they'd rather go to the Magic, or they would go to the Project, or they want to go to a show in New York or Chicago or Dallas or Miami, Orlando, wherever it may be, that's okay. You go ahead and keep going there and leave the private label to us, because I can tell you, I've been to all those shows. In the last 20 years, I've been to all of them, and I wouldn't trade the Off-Price Expo for any of those shows on any given time. I still go to some of those. Don't get me wrong. We still go to the Surf Expo and we still go to New York. But in terms of volume and turnaround and sales, I wouldn't trade this show for any of them. And it's a good kept secret.
So
and that's why I want to keep it a good kept secret. Yes.
Of course. And looking into your crystal ball for 2022 and retail and how business is going, obviously everyone's been so concerned with changes in supply chain, issues with shipping.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, it's been a nightmare for the industry. So what are you kind of seeing or hoping for this year?
Well, it's funny you ask that, because I've almost shared this conversation with my customers yesterday and today. It's been a tough 3 years, since COVID started and people getting scared and not trusting their fellow man, and everybody wearing masks or not wearing masks, the debate and all that stuff. It's been a tough year for everybody in this industry. And then you had, we're based out of Los Angeles, and then you had, for the first time, I live down in Huntington Beach, and I've never seen container ships in front of the beach where I go to. And for the last year, there have been 40, 50 lined up because of the boycotting, the strikes, lack of workers, lack of manpower, lack of truckers, whatever the reason, those ships are having a hard time getting into the ports of Los Angeles, San Pedro. So business has not been as good the last couple of years for a lot of people went out of business. But you know what? Now that it's starting to pick up, people are back out. They're shopping again. And we're pretty much doing really good. We're real happy with what happened yesterday with us in particular. And I see the trend is going to continue to pick up. I think I'm very optimistic. Again, we have a good product. People do not forget who they buy from that sells real well. And we fit right into that category. When people come, they come to see us.
I love that. I love how, Off-Price has amazing brands, great quality, kind of the opportunity to almost find anything. I feel like some of the trade shows are so specialized, but you can literally show up here and buy almost anything.
Yeah, it is. This show offers a lot of variety kids' clothes, accessories, men's clothes, suits, bathing suits, a little bit of everything. And the best kept secret is you get good quality for much better price than you would at another show. So, and we take that into account, and we offer good prices. And like I said, people just keep coming back, and now they're coming back and say, listen, we don't want to order X amount of quantities. We want to see how much you have in stock, because we want to take it all, because we know it's going to sell.
Well, thank you, Miguel. I can't wait to see your product. So you're going to have to take us over and see the goods. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, see you later.
Peace.